I was fortunate enough when I came through here to being here with Mango. A straight man, you know what I'm saying? And when you're around men, it sets a standard. I met Eugene while I was out there. I always got to give a lot of respect to them because he done did over 30, he done did over 40. I did this and came out in 12, you know what I'm saying? For probably similar offenses. So that's been a blessing. So when he say it's a mercy, it definitely is that. And when you talking about, how long y'all got me in here? 6 months?
6 months.
Yeah. What's that to compare to years? So, I'm a poet. Y'all want to show? Would y'all like a show?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna do a little storytelling dealing with my situation with some poetry. So, about 15 years ago, right? I was on the run. I'm down in North Carolina. My cousin gave me a phone call. He like, look, man, I see these black SUVs. Knew what time it was. Got my stuff together. Got on. Started hearing them say my name coming through the house. I'm in the back room. So I went ahead, met him with my hands up, because I was a fugitive wanted for murder. So you might ask, now how'd you get to that point? See, I used to be in class doing nothing, time wasted, thinking about fast cash, hustling, getting wasted, committing crimes, getting off my downs by God's graces. I was unconfined because during time I couldn't face it. The only bars I was trying to deal with was in music or Fort Knox. At times it was hard to deal, so I ain't lose it. I smoke pot, relax my mind, ease my body and chill out, or drink licks until my emotions spilled out. I felt out of luck, out of money, and out of time. I get frustrated when you yell fucking buck the nine. Unload as the gunpowder explodes, propelling projectiles to create a bullet hole. Absorbing the heat, it's the power that I feel. The same shit to give cowards hard to kill, but fuck them, heart was standing on me. And the only reason why I was in this seat was the man I wanted to be, the things I wanted to see, but I was zoning, missing about 3/4 of the lecture. And before it was over, I'd be asleep, I bet you. Now, I wrote that at 17. I ain't had that 9 yet, but I was out there selling coke, weed, you know what I'm saying? Honor roll student, president of Nesby poetry, all that other stuff, but still doing what I was doing in the streets. But that nine is what eventually got me a lot of time. When I got that time, that's when everything became real. See, I ended up in this place called RCI, Roxbury Correctional Institution. And while I was there, I seen Purple Mountain Majesties. But the condition which I seen them was a tragedy. I don't know why the caged bird sings, but I know what of a caged man dreams looking at razor wide glistening. It's peace and joy sing out my barred window, inspiring hope and praise to a heavenly host. Still at violent slams of metal when my door closes that I can't open, hoping that host will let me someday go. Sooner than later, I'm in these books like they're a theater, showing me scenes of something greater. Lives, culture, land, vivid knowledge that make my horizon expand, and it's beautiful colors that stretch across that at the break of dawn. Let me know there's more beyond, so carry on and execute, because my pursuit of happiness is my constitutional right to pursue. When I get through these bars, this gate, this hurt, my hate, RCI the beautiful. Now you see the irony in that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in there, I'm creating and stuff like that, but I'm in a place where I'm dealing with pain, trying to figure out what I need to do to get out of there. And so, like I said, I was in those books. Praying in service, figuring out how I needed to do to go on. And what I was able to do was turn my pain into purpose. See, doing tally to the Most High, my desire is strong, keeping me going, pursuing the throne that I'm focused on simply because of what my mind told me I can hold. And it's mine to own if I just get it right and keep it wrong. All it be is to succeed, whatever that may be. For me, it's what I chose to make important to me. Taken from my experience of escapades, not faulting being a spade for cutting hearts. It's my time in the dark that make me appreciate the light. And through I fight. It increases my might and my advances alike. My feelings are right, I thought. But it's that thought brought from that burn in my gut to erupt ideas of enterprise as well as rhymes that put me in a place that I visualize on top of a vast empire with the sole purpose to inspire. Now, I do that now. I get paid for stuff like that, just doing that. So while I was in here in this 6 months, that TV, they still got the TVs. Watching the YouTube when everybody else was listening to rap and everything else. I'm trying to figure out my way. Anybody know the 5 Ps? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You gotta prepare for this. Like some of us have been doing time dreaming of that freedom. You know what I'm saying? And I remember being in there, people would be like, yeah, I want my freedom, ain't working towards it, not preparing for it. So when they actually got to that, they ain't know what to do. 3 guys I know of right now, 2 of them that was in here with me back in. One of them in the program again. And it's like, stuff is real. When they talked about lifestyle, addiction, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be drugs, alcohol, whatever. Like, you really gotta analyze yourself and deal with that. Because, you know, recidivism is real. Now I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, as a testament, and I use that, how good God is, you know what I'm saying, as far as my life and being able to do the things I do. I work for the health department right now, getting paid to speak to the juveniles. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I used to do for free in the joint. Used to be facilitating youth challenge and stuff like that. I get paid for that now. I get paid dealing with I'm not sure if any of y'all here read the book, The Master Plan, Chris Wilson Foundation. Yeah, I get paid to do that part-time now. People that I read, you know what I'm saying, read about, some folks I'm meeting now. You know, yeah, so it's like, this is what happens when you take this serious, when you start taking your life serious, right? He said the peer support, PG County got it for free for the training, but they just switched something up where you got to take another training and do like an extra 5 hours. So if I would have been taking it serious here, which I really didn't want to do, I probably would have been good, you know. But I was looking another route as far as going into the trade, which, you know, they out there too. They definitely out there, because I'll pull up on them taking my youth, you know, so they could get employed. But you got to use this time wisely. You know, I remember being in here and guys complaining about whatever. I had to stay away from that, because I'm like, is you serious? 6 months, if that. You know what I'm saying? You get up out of here 5, you know, we eating better than what we was eating. Go to that gym when you want to. You know, I'm in this joint. They had, they still had the gift cards. I'm getting all of them. Clean this bathroom, I'm gonna do everything, you know what I'm saying, what's necessary. Because I couldn't understand it. Being around trifling men. When I'm talking about, hold on, where you was at? Where you come from? You know, because it'd have been a problem being in a cell with another man and you living like this. And why would you want to live like this? So a lot of things have to be the mindset. Change your mindset, figure out exactly what you want to do. And I'm telling you, the opportunity is out here, because I'm taking advantage of it all. For real. I just finished the accelerated entrepreneurship class, and they like, man, you go ahead, do all of this, create a business. We're going to give you $5 grand. Of course, I got to still do what I need to do with the business with the $5 grand. It ain't just mine to blow, but who's giving out $5 grand? Who knows that they could just go ahead and holler at somebody? I ain't had people like that coming home. Like, honestly, like, my situation in my household was so crazy, I had to get out of it. You know, gotta come out here and be understanding it. What he was saying, family ain't gonna understand you. My daughter is rejecting me. I don't know you. I'm like, dang, all of them visiting in family days, you know, mom's acting real crazy. I gotta get up out of here for my own sanity.